the professor found a charred unknown creature. He was about to put it into a jar and take it away, but when it touched water, it suddenly came back to life. The professor was amazed by what he called a miracle of life. Only the little boy beside him understood. This was the beginning of a catastrophe for all humanity. In the next moment, the bug shot out of the jar and stuck firmly to a man's neck. The man struggled with all his strength, finally tore the bug off and threw it to the ground, but no one noticed. A dark object crawled into the wound. The professor dismissed it as a normal insect bite and casually said, "Just disinfect it." The boy urgently warned. The man had been parasitized by the bug. He must be isolated immediately, or the consequences would be unimaginable. But no one believed him. They all thought he was just a kid making things up, unaware that the boy was actually a genius biologist. Just a day ago, he had led a research team into a mysterious area known as the Forbidden Zone of Life. There they accidentally discovered a bug no one had ever seen before. His teammates found that the creature contained powerful anti-cancer proteins with breakthrough potential for cancer treatment. Everyone thought this was a miracle in medical history, but when a teammate tried to take the bug away, he was accidentally bitten. He soon began to look twisted and monstrous. The bug was parasitizing him from within. One by one, the other teammates were also infected, until eventually, all 30 members mutated without exception. In an instant, they transformed into giant octopus-like monsters dozens of meters tall. The team leader couldn't bear to let the mutants become a threat to humanity, so he decided to detonate a bomb, choosing to die with them. But when he opened his eyes again, he found himself reborn in the body of a little boy, and the college students in front of him were preparing to enter the same forbidden zone. They were only 300 meters away from the destination. The boy was haunted by the tragedy of his past life, and urgently tried to stop them from moving forward. But when he mentioned that the area contained bugs that could parasitize and mutate humans, no one believed him. They all thought he had watched too many cartoons, and was making things up. Just then, the professor actually found the charred bug. No one expected that the bomb he had detonated failed to completely destroy the tiny creature. The professor excitedly put the bug into a jar, planning to take it back for research. But the next second, the charred bug revived after touching water. Then it flew out and bit into a man's neck. Even though he forcibly pulled it off, he couldn't stop the parasite from entering his body. That night, something terrifying happened. As the man's girlfriend lay down blindfolded on the bed, the man began to mutate. Several tentacles grew from his back and stabbed straight into her ears. In the next second she died on the spot. Coincidentally, a brother and sister saw everything through the door. The sister's scream caught the mutant's attention, and he immediately chased after them. The terrified siblings fled in panic. After a tense chase, they made it to the lab. What was worse, the professor had secretly brought the bug into the lab. The siblings told everyone that the bitten man had turned into a monster, and had even killed his girlfriend, urging everyone to leave immediately. But still no one believed the boy. They thought he was just a paranoid child. Soon after, a tentacle-covered monster appeared at the door. But unexpectedly, it was the man and his girlfriend who walked in. The siblings broke into a cold sweat, because they clearly saw the man kill his girlfriend. Yet now she had changed clothes, and appeared alive in front of them. No one expected the parasite could not only control a dead body, but also mimic human consciousness and behavior.